In this video, we're going to be talking about online giving and some of the best platforms that you can use with a quick turnaround time to get you in place by this Sunday. So let's go. Hey folks, AJaytheCEO here. If this is your first time stopping by the channel, thanks for stopping by. And on this channel, we focus on tips, training, strategies, reviews, and builds to help modernize your media ministry. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. So I'm sure based off of no matter where you're at, there's a lot of things that are going into place where a lot of events, a lot of gatherings have been canceled because of this unspoken thing that is going on. And what we want to do is in this video at least walk you through some of the fastest ways to set up online giving and other recommended practices so that you can still do tithes and offerings at your church and other type of collections that you would for your church, since a lot of churches are not going to be meeting on Sundays. So one of the fastest ones that I like, that I actually need to do for my home church as well, is CashApp. And CashApp, I like them because a lot of people are using it, as well as there are no major fees when it comes to actually needing to use this. And again, it's very straightforward, very, very simple. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to use my tablet for this because you need a tablet or a phone to set up CashApp directly. There's no way to do it from the website, to my knowledge. So let's go ahead and cut over here to my tablet here. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is go to your appropriate app store, and we're going to download CashApp. Now, if you follow any of my videos, we talked about the importance of having a handle that goes across all of your social media platforms, and that's your online identity. So the idea is, especially if you're using CashApp, is to create a name, if it's available, to match that same name, because at my church we're Antioch Verona. I don't want to have anything significantly different than that for our CashApp, but again, that's what just makes this a lot easier if you follow that paradigm. Now, if you haven't done that, this is your prime opportunity to do that, and just make sure, take a few moments to make sure that if whatever name that you pick, is it available on Instagram? Is it available on Twitter? Is it available on Facebook? Is it available on YouTube? I know it sounds like a lot, but this is the stuff that will make it a lot easier if you put this work in right now to do this research. Because last thing you need to have is like, hey, you want to find us on Facebook? Find us at church_Baptist or church_ whatever, and then, or this on this platform we're church #1 under this, or this on Instagram we're at the church. I mean, you don't want nothing crazy. You want to make it as simple as possible. So let's go ahead and launch. Now, first logging in, we're going to create an account. So I'm going to put the church's stuff here. All right, let's go to next. And we're gonna verify the code that came to our email. Now, this is the part where you're gonna need to get somebody involved with the who's a treasurer or something at your church. I'm gonna skip this for right now. And first name, I'm gonna use our treasurer. And then now this is the importance. This is where we're going to use our tag, and this is where I'm going to use the same handle that is for our church stuff, which is Antioch Verona. Then our zip code. I'll skip that for right now. And boom, there we go. All right, and that's really all you need to do to get everything set up. It is the choice of, you know, I'm not in that business type of point. I would assume that you want to switch this over to a business, but that is your preference. I'm not going to tell you. I think that's the most beneficial. Now, as for me, I'm already in talks with my trustees at my church, and they will handle this. Mainly, I set this up to secure our name so that now once they get everything, the treasurer verifies the email, it's their choice on how to convert it over. Just realize if you switch over to a business account, as you can see, there is a transaction fee of 2.75% when you receive money. That's the same way it would be if it's anywhere else. If it was a personal account, then no, there is no transaction fees. But you realize if you do switch over to a business account, that's how much the transaction fee is going to be, which is similar to any of the other online methods. So that is one of the fastest and easiest ways for you to start collecting funds, tithes, offerings from your church if you don't have anything established at all before. And this is one of those things that a lot of people are using Cash App. It doesn't hurt to actually set it up, and at least you have it to where now if you are securing your digital name like we've been talking about in previous videos, everybody will know you can be found here, you can be found on Cash App under the same name. And also, I'm going to be holding a free webinar tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to help get your church acclimated with everything that you need if this is your first time live streaming. So we're going to go over the basics so that if you have your pastor or anybody is at home and they are starting a live stream, we're going to help you, guide you through that tomorrow. And again, a link is going to be in the description. And again, it is completely free. I want to try and help answer whatever questions that I can, as well as guide you through how to set up your live stream for this Sunday, as well as similar videos like this to allow ways for offering and tithes to still come into the church. Please be on the lookout because we're doing a whole bunch of videos, especially with all the events that are going on, to help empower your church so we can still reach our congregation and anybody else in one of these times. So if you like this type of content, I appreciate a like, consider subscribing, and hit that bell. That way you get notified when we come out with other videos to help modernize your media ministry. This is AJ. We'll see you on the next video. Later.